Welcome back. All right, just the 3 games tonight in the National Hockey League, but we did have tonight, so it's right on the board, and there you go. All right, and it was an entertaining night of hockey. So we're going to start things off with Carolina and Pittsburgh. Maybe the least exciting of the 3, but still a pretty good game. Anderson versus Bloomquist in this one. Nedeljkovic was getting the start tonight for Wilkes-Barre. So he's going to be back up soon. Will Pittsburgh carry 3 goaltenders? We'll find out. There's an early press by the Canes. Anderson turns the puck over behind his net, and then his teammates bailed him out there. There's a glove save and a hold on a Kotkaniemi chance. We get a power play for the Penguins. The Canes kill that off without a single shot on the net. That power play or that penalty kill for Carolina is still fantastic. Achari fires one wide on a net drive. The Canes press at 6 minutes, but they're kept to the outside. The shots on net are 5-1 for Carolina 7 minutes in. Walker breaks up a 2-on-1 by the Penguins. The Canes then press with 9 minutes left. There's a near miss for O'Connor on a rush, and on his next rush, he buries it. It's O'Connor from Eller and Puljujarvi at 12 minutes and 20 seconds. 1-0 Pittsburgh. The Canes press for a response, and they get it. Blake roofs one from the side of the net. Robinson and Kotkaniemi with the assists at 13-24. Canes press with 5 minutes left. Then there's a near miss for Svechnikov in the final minute. It's 1-1 after 1. Second period, good early back and forth. The Penguins press at 2.5 minutes. Drury fires one high from the slot. Jarvis is denied on a face-off win opportunity. Shots are 4-2 Carolina at 6 minutes. The Canes, they draw a power play, and they score on it. It's Necas burying one off a good cycle. Jarvis and Aho with the assists at 8:52. The Canes go back to the power play. Pittsburgh kills that one. Pens get a power play shortly thereafter. That's killed off as well. Svechnikov's denied on a turnover opportunity, and with 3:56 left, Carolina goes back to the power play, and it's a 4-minute. At 17-13 during the first 2 minutes of that 4-minute power play, Gostisbehere scores from Svechnikov and Necas. He puts that one upstairs past a screen from the point. Not much of a chance there for Bloomquist. Penguins do kill the other 2 minutes, but they're down 3-1 after 2. Third period, there's an early press by the Penguins. We get a power play for the Penguins. There's a shorthander rush for Carrier. He fires it wide. That power play's killed off. The Canes press at 5 minutes. The shots are 8-6 for the Penguins at the half. But at 11 minutes, Roslovic roofs one from the right circle. Kotkaniemi and Orlov with the assists. Carolina kept going high. It seems like with Bloomquist that's the report, or it's how Carolina takes their shots. There's a power play for the Penguins after that. That's killed off. Penguins press with 4 minutes left. With a minute left in the game, the Penguins get a power play, and that's not successful either. So Carolina wins 4-1. They go to 2-1 on the season. I already had that on the board this morning in a video I did, so I knew. The Penguins 3-3 with the loss. I'm kidding. I had no idea. Shots on net favored Carolina in the first and second by 10-4 and 18-7 numbers. In the third, Pittsburgh outshoots them 15-11. Final shots 39-26 for the Carolina Hurricanes. Power plays, Carolina 2 for 4, Pittsburgh 0 for 5. The hits 27-15 Pittsburgh. Anderson saves 25 out of 26. Bloomquist 35 saves on 39 shots. All right, second game of the night, and boy howdy. Not only is it an 80s game, it's also a No Mercy game, thus the No Mercy jersey. It's Blackwood versus Hellebuck. Of course, I got this from Geeky Jerseys, right? Lowry nearly scores in the opening seconds, and then at 1:59, Morrissey scores for the Jets. DeMello and Ehlers with the assists. This game used up all of the magnets I have of the word mark Jets. So that was a wrister pass to screen. Jets look for another. Sharks get pinned down, but they're blocking the net pretty well at this point. Kupari's denied and close. The Jets draw a power play. That becomes a minute and 14 seconds of 5-on-3. San Jose's been shorthanded far too much early in the season. And during the 5-on-3, Ehlers scores from Velarde and Scheifele at 9:24. And this just felt like it was like an NHL team against a Bantam team out here. But then we get 11 seconds of 4-on-4. Then it becomes a Sharks power play, and they score on it. It's a deflection. It's only the second shot on net for the Sharks. Toffoli gets that one from Wallman and Granlund at 11:43. But the Jets answer. Ehlers scores on the rush from Perfetti at 13:31. It's the first goal of the season for Ehlers, the first point of the season for Perfetti. With 3:02 left, the Jets go back to the power play, and they score on it at 18:48. It is Pionk with a point shot that just fools Blackwood. Iafallo and Nemesnikov with the assists. It's 4-1 Winnipeg after the first period. Second period, there's an early press by the Jets, and then they score on a rush. At 1:46, it's Kyle Connor from Pionk and Velarde, and that ends the night for Blackwood. Vanacek goes into the net. Jets press for another. The shots are 6-0 for Winnipeg 4 minutes into the period. Things are pushy on a hole by Vanacek, and then at 10:28, Cunnin buries one from the slot. Grundstrom and Ceci with the assists. It's interesting, too, because San Jose scores here and there just enough to make you think, well, this is a fait accompli, right? Because, I don't know, just defensively, the Jets weren't quite as in sync as you might expect. We get a power play for Winnipeg. That's killed off. Jets press after it's done. We get a power play for the Sharks. And then there's 8 seconds of 4-on-4, which leads to a Jets power play. Everything gets killed off there. It is a 5-2 score in favor of Winnipeg after 2. Third period, the Sharks press at a minute and a half. In fact, shots are 3-0 San Jose 3 minutes in. There's a post for Ferraro as the Sharks get more pressure and the Jets are pinned down a bit. Ehlers is denied on a rush. The Jets draw a power play, and they score on it. Power play was lethal tonight. 9 minutes and 50 seconds in, Perfetti gets his first of the game, first of the season. Iafallo and Nemesnikov with the assists, and it's late in the penalty. It scored from the slot, but San Jose answers. On a rush, Zetterlund at 10:09 from Toffoli and Granlund. So they're announcing the goal by Perfetti, and San Jose comes back and gets a goal to make it 6-3. Jets, though, they go right back to the power play, and they score on that, too. It's a tic-tac-toe play. Perfetti gets this one from Pionk and Nemesnikov at 12:55. And then just to get me into the no mercy jersey, they score at 19:27 on a rush. Nemesnikov from Pionk. This was a pretty lopsided game. 8-3 for the Winnipeg Jets, who are 4-0 to start the season. San Jose 0-3-2. It is another season where San Jose's not getting that first win early. Shots on net, 15-8 Winnipeg in the first, 14-8 Winnipeg in the second, 7-6 Winnipeg in the third. Final shots 36-22 for the Jets. Power plays, San Jose 1 for 2, Winnipeg 4 for 7. The hits 24-20 for San Jose. Blackwood saved 13 out of 18. Rough night for him. Vanacek, 15 saves on 18 shots, so mildly better night there. And Hellebuck, 19 saves on 22 shots. Again, I felt like the Jets took their foot off the gas a couple of times there, which might have given San Jose a chance to score, but in the end, it's an 8-3 win, so minor quibble there. All right, and last game of the night is San Jose and the Avs, and San Jose almost did this. Well, Dostal almost did it. This is the Dostal show. This is for people who've been saying, well, Gibson's still their starter. No, Dostal is a legitimate NHL starter at this point. So it's Dostal versus Georgiev. The Avs get early chances. In fact, 4 minutes in, the shots are already 3-0. Colton to Rantanen, there's a near miss. And then there's a crowd of bodies at the net, but Georgiev couldn't quite cover the puck. And Carlson gets the loose puck and puts it in at 6:04. Leo Carlson with his second goal of the season. Somehow it's 1-0 for Anaheim. The Avs press to respond. They draw a power play. The Ducks do kill that off. They allow 2 shots. The shots are 11-5 for Colorado with 8 minutes left. McTavish has a rush chance, crossbar and out there. The Avs press with 6.5 minutes left, and again, it's the Dostal show. It really is. Absolutely great game for him. Power plays drawn by the Avs. There's a near miss by Makar. Puck's cleared out. Power plays killed off. Ducks press with a minute and a half left, and at 19:36, Strome buries a rebound from Dumoulin and Johnston. It is 2-0 for Anaheim in a game where they've been vastly outplayed. The ref is told that he sucks because fans wanted a penalty on that play that they didn't get. But it's 2-0 for Anaheim after 1 period of play. Early in the second period, the Avs get within 1. At 57 seconds, it's Mittelstadt burying one on a breakaway. It's his 4th goal already this season. Kovalenko and Makar with the assist, so that's Kovalenko's first NHL point. Avs look to tie it. The shots are 4-1 in their favor 3 minutes into the period. Hitting's picking up a bit for the Avs at this point. It's not a big hitting game, though. Avs draw a power play. That's killed off. It's all Colorado. Dostal is doing everything he can, other than juggling. I think if he'd pulled out, some rubber balls and started juggling, it might have distracted the Avs a little bit. Gauthier fires one wide on a rush. The shots are 11-3 for the Avs with 6.5 minutes left. Mittelstadt's denied in close. Yeah, this was all Colorado. McKinnon then has a rush chance that's held with 1:26 left. The Ducks get a power play. And then it becomes a minute and 38 seconds of 4-on-4. And then too many Ducks on the ice. Bad line change. Becomes 4-on-3 for 55 seconds, meaning it becomes 5-on-3. And so to start the third period on that 5-on-3, you can't give the Avs that. Colton scores. It's under the bar from the slot. Middlestad and Rantanen with the assists at 35 seconds. The Ducks do kill off the 5-on-4. There's a post for Colton after that's done. Leo Carlson has a net drive that's blocked. The shots are 4-2 Colorado at 6 minutes. And it remains all Abs until at 11:42. Colton goes post and in to give Colorado their first lead of the game. Rantanen and McKinnon with the assists. And then the Abs just continue the dominance. Crowd's all excited. Announcers are all excited because it was the altitude feed that I had. Fans call when the referee does not. With 5:24 left, the Ducks get a power play. That's killed off. Then with 2:32 left, there's another Ducks power play, which leads to a timeout by the Ducks. So they make it a 6-on-4. They don't score during the power play, but after it ends at 19:47, during the 6-on-5, it's Troy Terry scoring from Zellweger. It's 3-3. We're going to overtime. Against all odds, this game's going to overtime. Dostal, fantastic game. He deserved a better fate, but it is the Ducks. You can see the Avs are a much better team. Avs control early. McKinnon has a shot that's saved. Rantanen's denied on a wraparound. Terry fires one wide. Puck's cleared out. O'Connor is robbed on a breakaway. Then there's a post for Girard on a breakaway. Just San Jose's defensive awareness, and then at 4:19, McKinnon scores from Rantanen. So the Avalanche get the win. They're on the board with their first win of the season. They go to 1-4. Anaheim, they get a point because of Dostal. 2-1-1 is their record on the season. So they got outplayed badly. The shots 18-8 Colorado in the first, 17-3 Colorado in the second, 9-7 Colorado in the third, and then 5-1 in overtime. Final shots 49-19 for Colorado. I thought Anaheim would play better in the overtime. I thought, they're 3-on-3, they're fast skaters, they're talented young players, but Colorado was too much for them. Final shots 49-19 for Colorado. Power plays, the Anaheim Ducks 0-3, Colorado 1-5. The hits 21-16 Anaheim. I haven't looked at the deserved win-o-meter, but I would think the Avs probably about 187%. Dostal saves 45 out of 49. Georgiev saves 16 out of 19. So the Avs win one, and now we'll see what that does for them. As on Sunday, they'll be playing in San Jose. So they'll be able to get the record maybe back to 2-4 and start digging themselves out of this mess they've got themselves into early in the season. But the Ducks very nearly stole one. And by Ducks, I mean Lucas Dostal. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, don't forget to hit like and subscribe in the event you've not done so already. Thank you guys so much for all your support as always. It is a full day of hockey tomorrow. I'm going to be ready for that. Thank you guys so much for your support. I will talk to you again soon.